Hey Chargers fans, buckle up because today's topic is about to hit home for every Bolts supporter. A bombshell report could shake up the future of our defense and completely reshape the season. Now, I'll be real with you. This move could give us some much-needed salary cap relief, but is it worth losing one of our defensive cornerstones? Let's be honest. The Chargers have to make some tough financial moves to stay competitive. With just about $4 million in cap space, we're one of the teams with the least flexibility when it comes to signings. And that brings us to the big question. To free up cap space and go after key reinforcements, one of the biggest names on our defense might be on the way out. Yeah, I'm talking about Joey Bosa. The former first-round pick, our elite edge rusher, might be playing his final snaps in a Chargers uniform. So, I gotta ask, would you be willing to let go of a franchise legend in exchange for a more balanced roster? Here's the deal. Bosa is set to carry a massive cap hit in 2025, north of $35 million. And as much as we know he's a game wrecker when healthy, the reality is that injuries have piled up and his production has dipped in recent years. Last season, he was only the third best pass rusher on the team and hasn't posted a 10-plus sack season since 2021. That's where the Chargers might make their move. Instead of outright releasing him and getting nothing in return, the front office could trade him and at least get some draft capital while also clearing significant cap space. According to Gary Davenport from Bleacher Report, one of the most likely landing spots is the Detroit Lions, with a potential deal sending Bosa to Detroit in exchange for a fourth-round pick. Now, I know what you're thinking. Bosa is only worth a fourth-rounder? And trust me, I feel that frustration. But let's look at how the market has played out lately. Just recently, the 49ers traded Deebo Samuel to Washington for a fifth-round pick. The trade landscape in the NFL has shifted, and getting something for Bosa might be better than just letting him walk for nothing. Now let's talk impact. If the Lions pull the trigger on this deal, their defense instantly gets a major boost. Their pass rush struggled in the playoffs, especially in that 45-point meltdown against Washington. Imagine a front seven featuring Bosa and Aiden Hutchinson coming off the edges. That would be nightmarish for opposing QBs in the NFC. On the flip side, the Chargers would free up a ton of cap space, allowing them to address other needs and, most importantly, potentially keep Khalil Mack around, who has also been a key piece of our pass rush. But here's the million-dollar question. Is now the right time to move on from Bosa? GM Joe Ortiz has publicly stated that he'd love to see Joey Bosa retire as a Charger. He's praised his work ethic, his competitive fire, and everything he brings to the locker room. But let's be real, we've seen how these things play out in the NFL. At the end of the day, this will be a business decision, not an emotional one. So, what do you think, Chargers fans? Should the team pull the trigger on a trade and free up cap space, or should they try to renegotiate Bosa's contract and keep him in the mix? Let's hear your thoughts in the comments. And of course, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any updates on our Bolts. Go Chargers!